Tonight, on The Future of Everything, we bring you an update on 3I Atlas, the mysterious interstellar visitor that's left scientists speechless. This may be our clearest glimpse yet at the third known interstellar object to ever enter our solar system, an object that could be the oldest comet ever seen. But last week, something impossible happened. 3I Atlas stopped moving. At first, it seemed like a glitch, an illusion, something that couldn't possibly be real. An object that had been blazing through the cosmos suddenly froze in place. The starfield behind it shifted as normal, yet Atlas itself remained still, motionless against infinity. Panic rippled through observatories across the world. How could something moving at tens of kilometers per second just stop? Astronomers scrambled to check every system, every calibration, every frame. Yet every test came back normal. There was no error. The comet had apparently ceased its drift through space. That silence, that stillness, struck at the foundations of celestial mechanics. Motion is the language of the universe. Planets orbit, stars spin, galaxies expand. Nothing in the heavens ever halts. And yet, for a time, 3I Atlas defied the very laws of motion. Was this a natural phenomenon, or something else entirely? Some believed it was an illusion. Maybe overlapping exposures, maybe faint light from a dim cord tricked the instruments. But as the checks multiplied, that theory collapsed. The effect persisted even when different telescopes, from different continents, confirmed it. Others turned to physics. Comets often behave unpredictably, propelled by gas jets erupting from their frozen cores. A sudden jet could, in theory, push against its direction of motion. But to counter a comet's massive velocity? That would take an unimaginable force, and it would leave visible signs. Yet there were none. So what held it still? Some proposed an even stranger idea: interaction with unknown forces. Maybe magnetic fields, or hidden plasma waves, or a wrinkle in spacetime itself was tugging at the comet. Others whispered darker theories: could it be artificial? A relic, perhaps, or a probe using forces we don't yet understand. NASA refused to speculate, but they didn't dismiss it either. They called for a global data review, cross-referencing every observation. Some instruments detected tiny Doppler shifts, hinting at subtle motion. Others saw nothing at all. The disagreement only deepened the mystery. Infrared data revealed something else: a coma rich in carbon dioxide, with one of the highest carbon dioxide to hydrogen oxide ratios ever seen in a comet. That chemical signature meant Atlas likely came from a frozen, alien environment, far colder and older than our own. Perhaps its internal chemistry was exotic enough to produce forces we'd never modeled. Could the stillness have been a reaction phase, a point where internal gases vented perfectly against its vector, freezing its orbit momentarily? Maybe. But probability says no, it would require cosmic precision, down to the smallest particle. Then came the strangest discovery yet. During the stillness, radio frequencies pulsed, not randomly, but rhythmically, like faint oscillations through the silence. Some physicists believe the object might have been resonating with the sun's magnetic field, momentarily locked in equilibrium. Imagine that. A magnetic anchor holding an interstellar comet still in space. Further analyses suggested metallic minerals, nickel, cobalt, magnetic silicates, within its structure. The idea took hold that Atlas wasn't just frozen rock and ice, but a natural conductor moving through a sea of magnetism, capable of being caught in invisible solar currents. And then came the thermal anomaly. As the comet stood still, its surface temperature oscillated, heating and cooling in rhythmic cycles. No comet had ever done that. It was as though 3I Atlas was stabilizing itself, adjusting to external forces, regulating its own state. It seemed alive. Not conscious, but responsive, a form of natural intelligence built from the architecture of matter itself. Could such a thing exist? Could the universe produce self-stabilizing relics, ancient remnants that react to cosmic stress as if they were alive? NASA's multidisciplinary team modeled every possible variable: solar pressure, radiation, magnetic drag, gravitational lensing. Only under an infinitesimal fraction of conditions could stasis occur. Yet nature had made the impossible real. Some argued that the stillness was merely an illusion caused by gravitational lensing. Perhaps light from the comet passed through a distortion near the Sun, freezing its image in our perspective. It was elegant, but required perfection of alignment. Meanwhile, spectral data revealed rapid shifts between red and blue, as if Atlas was vibrating in place, not frozen but trembling between motion and rest. Quantum physicists took notice. Could it be that macroscopic matter was caught between two space-time potentials, like a cosmic coin balanced on its edge? And then, after hours that felt like eternity, 3I Atlas moved again. It resumed its journey as if nothing had happened, its light steady, its tail reforming in the solar wind. The relief among astronomers was palpable, but the questions had only begun. High-resolution images showed symmetrical venting patterns, jets emerging in geometric formations, as though its structure was crystalline, not chaotic. Could it be a giant cosmic resonator, a body forged under alien magnetic fields, sculpted into harmony rather than randomness? NASA called it a galactic fossil, a relic from before the birth of our Sun. Its strange symmetry, its rhythm, its impossible pause, all suggested it was older than time as we know it. For a moment, the universe stopped moving, and let us watch. Perhaps space itself isn't uniform, and Atlas had drifted into a null zone, where gravitational and magnetic forces cancel perfectly, freezing relative motion. If true, it means space has pockets of equilibrium, invisible still points where motion ceases. For humanity's future explorers, that revelation could change everything. Such regions could become natural rest stops for interstellar travel, places where motion pauses and physics breathes. But beyond science, the moment carried something emotional. People watching the live feed said it felt like the universe itself was holding its breath, as if the cosmos paused to be seen. It was a mirror, a lesson in stillness. In a time obsessed with acceleration, an ancient traveler taught us the beauty of stopping. Later data confirmed that during the still phase, Atlas's surface darkened, its brightness dimmed, perhaps coating itself in carbon-rich dust. But even after compensating for that, the truth remained. 3I Atlas really paused. It wasn't just a comet. It was a message, a reminder that motion isn't the only sign of life. And so, as it drifts once more into the dark beyond Mars, scientists continue to search its data, to listen for the whispers of that stillness. Because in that single, impossible pause, the universe winked, and humanity almost missed it. Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.